Bearskin Airlines. Bearskin Lake Air Service LP, operating as Bearskin Airlines, is a regional airline based in Thunder Bay, Ontario, Canada. It is a division of Perimeter Aviation and operates services in northern Ontario and Manitoba. Its main base is at Thunder Bay International Airport YQT, with a hub at Greater Sudbury Airport YSB. History. The airline was established in 1963 by Bush pilot Otto John Hegland and started operations in July 1963 from its base at Big Trout Lake, Ontario, but was named after Bearskin Lake where Hegland had a general store. It started out by providing only charter services to the remote First Nations reserves in northern Ontario, using bush planes equipped with floats in the summer, skis in the winter. In 1977, it began its first regular scheduled flights between Big Trout Lake and Sioux Lookout. From then on, other scheduled flights were progressively added, first to Thunder Bay, followed by Kenora and Winnipeg. This was also the period when the Government of Ontario began constructing new airfields that would make the northern communities accessible year-round. Therefore, in the late 1970s to the early 1980s, Bearskin made the transition of bush planes to wheeled commuter planes. Following the collapse of Nor-Ontaire in 1996, Bearskin picked up over two-thirds of that carrier's routes, thereby adding scheduled service to all the major northern Ontario cities. 3 years later, it expanded operations to destinations in northern Manitoba. In 2003, it sold its routes and assets servicing northern First Nations communities to Wasaya Airways. This marked as a break with its bush flying background to focus on becoming a regional carrier. It was owned by Harvey Friesen, President, Cliff Friesen, Executive Vice President, Carl Friesen, Vice President of Operations, Rick Barretta, Vice President of Finance, and Brad Martin, Director of Operations. But in 2010, it was sold to Exchange Income Corporation (EIC) for $32 million. EIC also owns Com Air, Perimeter Aviation, and Kiwetin Air. Bearskin has 240 employees. As of April 1, 2014, all service at region of Waterloo Airport YKF and Ottawa Airport YOW was cancelled, affecting 7 routes and significantly decreased the flight operations. The company indicated that a softening mining sector and high-tech sectors such as BlackBerry were to blame for cutting the routes. Additional factors included the introduction of new competitors such as Porter Airlines. The company indicated it's refocusing on northwestern and northeastern routes in northern Ontario. Bearskin is a major provider of flights for Hope Air, a charity that organizes free non-emergency medical flights for people in financial need, particularly from remote communities. Destinations. Bearskin Airlines operates services to the following Canadian domestic scheduled destinations. Routes. Fleet. As per the Bearskin Airlines site, the only aircraft they operate are Fairchild Swearingen Metroliners. As of August 2019, Perimeter Aviation has 23 of the aircraft available, previously operated. Bearskin Airlines has flown the following aircraft in the past: Beechcraft 18, Beechcraft 99, Beechcraft King Air 100, Cessna 180, Cessna 185, de Havilland DHC-2 Beaver, de Havilland DHC-3 Otter, Nordine Norseman, Pilatus PC-12, Piper Aztec, Piper Navajo and Navajo Chieftain, Saab 340. Affinity programs. The airline offers Aeroplan rewards points, both to collect and to redeem. Accidents and incidents. May 1, 1995, Flight 362, a Swearingen Metroliner, collided with an Air Sandy Piper Navajo Chieftain while on approach to Sioux Lookout Airport, destroying both aircraft and killing all persons on both aircraft. A total of 8 dead. December 4, 1997, Flight 310, a Beechcraft 99, hit the runway at Webekwe Airport when it descended too quickly. No injuries were reported, but the aircraft was written off. November 10, 2013, Swearingen Metroliner crashed on approach into Red Lake Airport in Ontario after a flight from Sioux Lookout Airport, killing 5 of 7 people aboard. The crash occurred south of the airfield, where the aircraft struck trees and a power line before being destroyed by impact and fire. The Transportation Safety Board of Canada concluded that there was a total failure of the left engine about 500 ft 150 m above ground due to an internal component. This slowed the aircraft and caused it to stall. This led Honeywell, the engine manufacturer, to issue a change to inspection procedures for fuel nozzles.